Welcome back to the Lemmings Reunion level solving commentary video series. And today we are going to be continuing with the HeyNotTooRough rank. First up is HeyNotTooRough 11. Trick and Trap time. Trick and Trap time. Pretty nice alliteration there. Okay. This one, yeah, I thought this wasn't too difficult, although there's still some sneaky stuff in here. Okay, so we have a 99 release rate. So the first thing we do is with the first lemming in the crowd, we have him build. Yeah, because the wall is thin enough, part of the builder step will go past it. Okay, so this will allow any lemmings coming from the top to land on it, so that we can start building up and forge the path ahead. Okay, so I didn't do it here, but I have everyone take this very, very long detour here. And then with one of the very last, well, not one of the very last, but one of the lemmings in the crowd here. Yeah, in such a way so that everyone still goes to the right. Yeah, while he is the only one going up here. Okay, and then there's this icicle trap that we need to avoid. Yeah, if I turn on CPM, which stands for Clear Physics mode, it's basically a mode that allows you to differentiate between solid terrain, steel, see what the trigger areas are for traps, etc. So you can see there's a pink box right here. Yeah, that's where if any lemming walks on it, yeah, then the trap will trigger and kill the lemming. Alright, so using this builder step that we put past the thin wall, we're going to go ahead and start building up. Okay, so this takes another 4 builders. Okay, and then I did it here right now. Don't really have to, but I just built here just to like basically get everyone contained up here between the steel blocks. And then at this time I go ahead and send one climber up who's going to forge the rest of the path for the crowd. And again, build over the icicle trap to avoid getting killed by them. And then same thing here. Okay, so this was a pretty sneaky one. Here you turn on the CPM, yeah, you see the trigger area is right up here in the air, not down here. So therefore, this icicle trap does not kill. Yeah, even though it may look like it. Yeah, so really this is harmless. Yeah, this however isn't, so therefore we need to build here. And we also need a turning point for the crowd as well. Okay, so at this time I go ahead and build the crowd out. Okay, build up. And then finally, build over the last icicle trap, and that's it. Okay, so you see that everyone turns around. And so, yeah, essentially I have a builder left over only because I didn't turn some lemming around here, yeah, with a builder, and then forge the rest of the path. Instead, I just simply had them take this very long detour, so that using a builder was not necessary. So really, essentially same idea, just more resource efficient. Alrighty, HeyNotTooRough 12, on the crystal clear night. This one, I mean, was difficult, but it's another one of my favorites in this rank. It's just a really, really nice solution. And a really, really nice, satisfying puzzle. Really nice puzzle that's very satisfying to figure out. Alrighty, first lemming I build up here, to get up here. Yeah, so it appears that I just simply kept the crowd moving. Okay, and then build up here. Okay, let 2 lemmings go on by. They will both become floaters. Yeah, this is flat height right here. And then I block with the builder, so that everyone is contained in here. Yeah, when they fall up here, oh actually, no, they're gonna go up here. Yeah, this won't be splat height, they'll survive. Okay, so I block with the first one to turn the second one around. Then I go ahead and bomb the blocker. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and make a platform. Okay, so only using one builder. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this newly formed hole, yeah, to forge the rest of the path. And this is also the path that the crowd would be taking as well. Alrighty, so we go ahead and make him a climber. Build over this gap. Okay, and then use a builder here so that they can get over the steel block later. And we also have to do it in such a way so that he turns around. Because we still need to make this minor tunnel, yeah, in which the crowd can get up. Alrighty. And then, final thing that's left to do is to bash the blocker free, and that's it. Okay, and our second casualty is this lemming that's walking towards the crystal water. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Max out the release rate, and we are heading home. Or at least they are. Very, very nice level. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Alright, next one. HeyNotTooRough 13. Let's take the highway. Okay, and just like the Sega level earlier in the previous video, this is pretty much a one-time thing in each rank as well. Yeah, there is one city level per rank. Alright, so we have a one of everything level here. So let's see. He becomes the climber. Oh yes. Yeah. So pretty much we have to put a pass-through blocker here. Yeah, and I make the second one a climber. Yeah, he's going to forge the rest of the path for the crowd. So he's just going to move along the top here, and then here it's flat height, so we need to make him a floater. And then we're going to go ahead and dig at the edge here. Yeah, and using our builder, yeah, build over the gap. And at the same time, we need him to turn around. Yeah, just like that. So he's going to come back the way he came from. And then we're going to go ahead and mine down here. And then finally, when the miner gets low enough, we just simply bash the crowd free. And in the process, he also frees the blocker as well. And then he's going to get into the hole here, yeah, which will serve as a turnaround point. Yeah, and he's a climber, so he's able to get himself back out, like that. And that's it. Quite a nice one here. Can be difficult, but again, as long as you know what you're doing, can be easy. Alrighty. HeyNotTooRough 14. Walking on bubbles. Can't really do that here. Especially in the bubble bath, but with the other terrain pieces, they can. Alright, so we have two entrances here. Yeah, one on the left here and one on the right, who's trapped behind this one-way wall. So they would need help from the left crowd. So I believe here I simply start with the right crowd first. Yeah, so here I bash so that nobody can walk out to the right. And then at this time I should send out a climber. Yes. Oh yes, and you can see that for the skill set we have a 3 of everything. And this is flat height, so he needs a floater. Okay, so after one builder staircase, I block. And then I set out another climber from the right hatch. And again, same story. We need to give him a floater so that he survives. He's gonna... No, not him. So he's gonna dig here. Alrighty, at this time I go ahead and mine the upper crowd out. And they're gonna land on the staircase that was made. And then here, yeah, I make this lemming a climber. Yeah, he's going to climb out and bash the right hatch free. And then once we're low enough, then we're going to go ahead and bash to the left. Yeah, and then bash through the one-way wall. And that's pretty much it already. So they're just going to bash all the way underneath, all the way to the other side. And then they're simply going to use the terrain to get to the exit. Yep, and that's it. So, plenty of skills left here. Alright, there we go. Started the nuke. Quite a nice one here. Alrighty, HeyNotTooRough 15. Blast furnaces and fiery depths. Okay, and fortunately, I kind of remembered that that Icho did a creator's commentary on his Lemmings reunion pack, so I decided to watch it before I started recording this video. And yes, that's the other thing too. Essentially, another thing that I wanted to point out is that this level solving commentary video series, it's essentially a counterpart to Icho's creator's commentary series on his Lemmings reunion pack. So essentially the same thing, where I just show off my solutions to the that I found to these levels. But at the same time, I also explain it from a solver's point of view, rather than from the level designer's point of view. Yeah, which is what Icho's series is about. So, from what I remember, Icho explained that he essentially made a level out of two different levels from the Revenge of the Lemmings level pack. It's essentially a community pack that the Lemmings forums members decided to put together. They essentially gathered levels from various authors that have been made over the past several years, and they compiled a really, really huge level pack with it. So essentially, I believe it ended up being 210 levels, I believe. So like 30 levels for 7 ranks. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, that's quite a lot of levels, and as I said before, this level that resulted here, yeah, in his Lemmings reunion pack, yeah, Icho took two levels from the Revenge of the Lemmings pack, and decided to make a level out of it for his reunion pack. Alrighty, so here we have 5 entrances. Yeah, 2 on each side and then 1 in the middle here. Yeah, and we're allowed to lose up to 10 Lemmings here. So I start with the left entrance here, the leftmost one. Make him a climber. And then at the same time, I also do the same on the far right entrance. So they'll essentially become our worker Lemmings. So of course we need to build over the gaps. Okay, so in the process we're gonna go ahead and catch some of the entrances that are over the fire blowtorch traps. Yeah, which we already did. So, oh, and what? Oh, yes, that's right. Because these Lemmings from this entrance go out to the right, but there's this wall here, so they turn back to the left. Yeah, and then essentially these guys are already going to the right, so therefore they'll be heading towards the middle. Alright, so here we're allowed 5 more losses here, so 4 more now. So we give these 2 floaters, our 2 worker lemmings floaters. And yeah, we're not going to worry about him there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and seal off this gap here. Alrighty, then he's going to pick up the work that the Lemmings that started this staircase did. And then I make this Lemming here a floater. Yeah, now that the gap is sealed off. Yeah, so this firebox trap is no longer an issue. Okay. And then I also give him a floater. Okay. And then essentially use our builders, yeah, wherever possible to save Lemmings. Yeah, we pretty much have a lot of them currently. Okay, not gonna worry about him. So essentially, really, the floater wasn't really necessary there, but, well. It's not really gonna matter here. Yeah, as my replay will show. Alright, so now, this is safe for the crowd coming from the right here. But essentially, we will now need to do it for this crowd over here as well, from the left side. So now we need to build this platform this way. Okay, more delaying on Lemmings here. And then this should give the first Lemming enough time to bash through this, so that nobody turns around. Okay, so at this time, I built the right crowd out. Okay, he gets a floater. And then I also built the leftmost crowd out. Okay, max out the release rate. And then, yes, I delayed this Lemming with a builder, so that he doesn't go past him. Hit. Now it's able to catch the Lemmings coming from the left. So now I can go ahead and block. And that's it. So this has a potential to be quite difficult. But as most of it is just building, yeah, it's just really a matter of saving the other hatches before you end up losing too many. And here we ended up going 1 over the requirement. That's really the main challenge. HeyNotTooRough 16, it's just a yellow lemon tree. Okay, this one I'm liking a lot as well. Yeah, can be a bit difficult, especially since it uses a trick here. Yeah, which is absolutely enforced here. So send out a climber to the right. Yeah, with a lemming from the left entrance. Yeah, give him a floater. And then, yeah, build to the left here. So essentially, this uses the trick of extending a basher. Yeah, using one basher to get through both walls here. Yeah, but with the help of a builder. Alright, he makes his way to the left now. Now we're going to go ahead and bash up here. So it would appear that I did all the work with just one climber done. So he stops due to the one-way wall. And then we're going to go ahead and mine to the right. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and bash now. And then finally all that's left to do is to build up. Yeah, to get up the miner tunnel. And also, I believe we need a builder up here. No, we don't. We do not. Okay, so see here, yeah, he keeps going because of the builder, that well-placed builder. So yes, yes, I apparently bash high enough so that they are able to get up without the need of another builder. So several skills left over here, but it was deemed perfectly acceptable by Icho, so no back route there. Alrighty, HeyNotTooRough 17. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I would like to buy a lemming, please. And now, Pat, I would like to solve the puzzle. Or rather, in this case, Icho, I would like to solve the puzzle now. I used to watch this game show a lot growing up as a kid. Now, my life is just watching Jeopardy. Jeopardy is essentially my new favorite one. And has been for the last, like 12 years or so. Alrighty, so we had 3 entrances here. Yeah, and this one can certainly be quite difficult. But it requires certain tricks here. So, send out 2 climbers from the right entrance. The bottom right one, that is. Okay, and at later time, yeah, we're going to go ahead and send out a climber from the left entrance. So, essentially we need to time this in such a way so that we have one lemming going in each direction to build. So, like so. So now we have a builder that can build this way, and now we have another lemming that can go this way. They can build this way. Alrighty, so at this time I bash out the bottom left crowd, and then I will proceed to do the same with this crowd soon. Yeah, so essentially here I did a bit of tricky timing here. So I bashed through the one-way wall to release the upper right crowd. So it's done in such a way so that, yeah, when I release the bottom left, essentially they will sync up with the top crowd. And then once that's done, then I go ahead and bash this crowd free, and which I did just now. And then, so this is one of our casualties were allowed. And then our last casualty that we're allowed is through this wheel trap. But since they all synced up, the crowd synced up, only one lemming gets killed. And that's it. So there you go, he splats. So, once again, save some skills, but again, was deemed acceptable by Icho. Alrighty, HeyNotTooRough 18. Bash and mine time. Alrighty, this one can be difficult as well. Although, really, the main challenge here is just simply getting the timing correct. Alrighty, bash through here. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and mine here, so that nobody goes out to the right. And he'll stop due to the steel here. Send out a climber to the left. Okay, bash here. Doesn't really have to be here though. Can be pretty much be anywhere, but we gotta make sure that we time the climbers. So here I send out another climber. So while the basher tunnel's going, yeah, the other climber turns around, where we're gonna proceed to do some mining. Oh yes, and then right here I start mining with the climber going to the left. Okay, and then another miner here. Okay, and then I bash here, so that he doesn't climb up and die to the retractable boulder trap here. Yeah, this is one of those traps where it's pretty well hidden by design, but at the same time, this is pretty much frowned upon by some people, where Yeah, where it has the tendency to blend in extremely well with the dirt tile set. Yeah, the tile set that it comes from. So, and in new Lemmings, essentially the philosophy is to not hide chops at all, and essentially, if you have to do it, then at least make the chop triggers visible. So you can see this little piece right here. Yeah, that's the chop trigger. Yeah, so here Icho made it visible, so that you know that there's a chop there. Yeah, even though you cannot see the retractable boulder chop itself. I mean, you kind of can see it, but if it has to be hidden, yeah, then at least make the chop trigger visible. Yeah, which he did. Yeah, and plus there's also a secondary animation, and that essentially gives away the fact that there's a trap. So, a pretty good idea, I thought, especially for those traps that are more well hidden. Alrighty, so at this time I go ahead and bash now. Yeah, now that the other climber is near. Yeah, because again, we need some timing here. So bash underneath the 10 ton strap. So same thing, yeah, the other climber will turn around in the basher tunnel. And then we're gonna go ahead and mine the crowd out, and that's it. So here we ended up using all our bashers and miners. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't think it's possible to save any of those skills. Yeah, but I could be wrong though. So again, can be difficult, but really the main challenge here is just getting the timing correct. Alrighty, HeyNotTooRough 19, middle-aged mining technique. And yes, I'll have to agree with Icho here. This level also uses a technique that I also like. Yeah, and that technique is basically the builder miner combo. So another nice one of everything level here. Okay, send out a climber to the right. Okay, give him a floater so that he survives this drop. Okay, and this one is a little precise, but yeah, here we had to place the builder in such a way so that he connects with the wall here, but at the same time he does not turn around, because if he does, he'll simply end up climbing up here and dying to the blowtorch trap. Alrighty, so he walks along here and then turns back around. Okay, and then using this builder staircase, we're gonna go ahead and mine. So you can see here, yeah, due to the way that we place the builder staircase, yeah, the miner keeps on going. Yeah, and it also has to be done in such a way so that the miner doesn't break the staircase, resulting in the lemmings dropping into the water here. So this has a tendency to be precise, but well, yeah, oftentimes, yeah, this combo is. And then finally, all there's left to do is to bash the crowd out. Well, for this part at least. Yeah, there's still a couple things to do beyond this. Alrighty, dig down here with the climber. Yeah, after everyone has turned around. Yeah, because we still need to prepare this spot. And then finally, all that's left to do is bomb just before the blowtorch trap. And essentially, you can bomb anywhere here. Yeah, just as long as they will fall over solid ground. And that's pretty much it. Very, very nice level here. So this is definitely another one of my favorites. Alrighty, and the last level for this video. HeyNotTooRough 20, the pillar cells. Alrighty. This one can be quite repetitive, but essentially this level just it's just one where Icho wanted to teach the player to make digger basher staircases. So here I send out 2 climbers. So first one will bomb, allowing the other climber to hoist himself into the bomber hole, and then be able to bash through. Okay, I also bomb him up here, the other climber. Okay, send up another climber, who I believe will turn around. Yes. Bash. And bash through the one-way wall here. And send out another climber, who will bash through here. Okay, bomb here. Okay, bash. And then bash on through. And yes, this is not splat height. Yeah, at least for a climber it isn't. Okay, though for a normal walker, I believe it is. Oh, actually, no, not quite. No, it's survivable for both. Alrighty, so this here is where we use the Digger Basher staircase. So essentially in Lemmings, or at least in Neo Lemmings, yeah, Lemmings can step up a wall up to a maximum of 6 pixels. Yeah, any higher than that, and Lemmings will turn around. So essentially here, you just count pixels. Yeah, every time. Yeah, to make sure that the staircase is still ascendable. Yeah, then you repeat it here. Yeah, just like that, until the crowd can't through. Okay. Send out another climber, but he doesn't climb this one. Instead, we just bash through. Yeah, but this one he will, and we will also bomb. Alrighty, and then here I waited for the other climber. Okay, bash on through. Then once again, Digger Basher staircase. Again, using the fact that Lemmings can step up to a maximum of 6 pixels. Okay, bash on through. And then send out another climber. Yeah, this is the last one. And then we just bomb here. Alrighty, so now this climber is all the way over here. So time skip this until he gets all the way here. Here he comes now. Okay, bash through. And here we're gonna go ahead and dig down twice. And then finally, all that's left to do is bash through the one-way wall, and that's it. Okay, so everyone will walk to the exit, and then this climber will take a very long detour. So it's nothing but time skipping here. Okay, so that was another 10 levels of the HeyNotTooRough rank. So next time we will finish up the remainder of the HeyNotTooRough rank. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings Reunion level solving commentary video series, and I'll see y'all for the next one.